What's up, guys, and welcome to DIY University. And so today I'm going to show you how to avoid getting your system infected by viruses, trojans, and all of that. So why am I doing this video is because a lot of people go online and download all sort of softwares and programs and then install these programs on their computer, and then all of a sudden their computer starts malfunctioning, and possibly most of the time their system is hijacked and encrypted. Okay, so if you're one of those who like to download pirated softwares on sites like 1337, I think 13 is a torrent site, or the Pirate Bay, or there are many. Okay, there are so many. So if you're one of those people who like to go there on those sites and download pirated programs and install on your system, I have a bad news for you, and the bad news is I have two great news for you, and one of it is the fact that you are not just putting your system at risk, but you're also putting yourself at risk, your information at risk, your privacy at risk. Okay, because these programs contains all sorts of viruses. Now, the other news is these programs are free. Like, you don't have to pay for them. Okay, you're not paying for anything. You're not paying a dime for them. So they're free. But then, nothing good comes easy. Okay, like they say. So you download this program, which is free, and then you put yourself, your system, and your information. If you have a business that you run, it means you're putting your business at risk. You're putting people's information at risk. So the question is it worth it? If you download this, is it worth it downloading this free software, okay, and end up with end up putting yourself at risk? So it's not worth it. So so a lot of people go to this site and download these programs, and they don't even scan it to see if these softwares are safe, and they just open these softwares and install it. So I'm advising you to stop. Okay, you're not doing yourself any good. Instead, you're putting yourself at risk. Okay, so now you can see this here on my screen here. I've scanned this program, ACD ACDC system. Okay, and this software contains, I think this is a hash. This is the hash for the software. So, and you can see here I've scanned this software, and it contains this amount of it has detected this amount of 31 viruses, and you can see them right here. So you can see them right here. Okay, so imagine if I go ahead and open this software and install it on my system. Okay, luckily most of the time you have Firefox, detects and immediately takes care of it. But most of the time, what these guys do advise is that you first of all turn off your Windows Firewall Defender, so that this software bypasses all these viruses, because definitely by the time you open this software to install it, firewall Windows firewall is going to detect it and is going to quarantine it. Okay, but these guys most of the time advise that you turn off your firewall protection and install the software. And most of the time people go ahead and do that. So for example, you go ahead and turn this off, and then your system is no longer protected, and then these viruses get into your system. And what do? Simple. They are just backdoors that are meant to hijack and harvest your information, key login, and all of that. Take screenshots, your cameras, and all of that. Okay, that is what these softwares are meant to do. And you see a lot of people downloading and installing them. It's bad. You're not doing. Look, you're not doing. You download the pirated software and use the guys, the developers of that software. You're not affecting them. You're affecting them business wise, but you're not affecting them in any way. Instead, you're the one putting yourself at risk, because the guys who put these softwares out there don't mean any good. Okay, they don't mean any good. So my advice is, even if you bought the software, okay, it is good to still go ahead and scan the software with VirusTotal. So virustotal.com is what I use in scanning any program I'm installing. No matter what program I'm installing, I go ahead and scan it. Okay, it's very easy. It takes little time to do that. Just upload the file and scan it before installing it. Okay, so that is how you go about that. So you can see right here, I have all these generic malwares and all of that, so meant to harvest information and possibly take charge of my system. Okay, so don't stop pirated software and stop pirating software. Okay, it's high time we have to talk about this and make the internet a better place for all of us. Okay, so it is better that you use a trial version of a software over and over again than getting the full version of that software and putting yourself at risk. All right, so that is pretty much what I have for you, and it's just my opinion that it's better to have a trial version of a program. It slows down some things you want to do and all of that, and also it's better, like most softwares out there has costs less. Okay, most of them cost less. For example, Photoshop, for example, they have a student whatever that you can pay at a very 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 lesser amount, and it's better to use that than to put yourself, your company, your staff and all of that at risk. And the awkward part is some useless IT, I will call them, go ahead as downloading this pirated software and installing them for their companies to use. And at the end of the day, these companies end up being a victim to these guys. So please, 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 I will advise you, I am advising you to avoid pirated software. It is bad, it is evil, and it is dangerous. Okay, you don't want to put yourself at that risk. You don't want to take that risk. Okay, so and that is pretty much what I have for you guys today. If you have any comment and if you disagree with me, please post down the comment down the comment section, and let's discuss about this. And if you agree with me, but I still gives the video a thumbs up to help me grow the channel. And I'm sorry if I didn't do much with the explanation, but just let me know how I can do better and increase increase and get better. Okay, thank you for watching, and bye bye.